Very good, thanks.
Awesome.
Alright, let's do this.
Yeah, man. We're going to be giving away some old backpacks and clothing to a charity here in Leicester called Open Hands.
Oh, that's cool, that's cool.
Yeah, Rikesh has got some stuff as well. He's giving some clothes in it.
Yeah.
Is that a lot?
There's one bag full of clothes. There's another bag, but I didn't know whether my mum wanted to get rid of those clothes or not, so I didn't want to pick it up. And then she's just like, I come home and she's like, "What are you doing?" Like,
Fair enough.
So what made you do this then?
I think it's just important to give back to a charity because like RMD is not like a super duper worldwide brand, for instance, but it's just like I still think it's important to just give back to people who, you know, don't have anything, because, you know, if they don't have anything, they will always forever have nothing. So unless people help, so
yeah, that's true.
So yeah, I think it's just important to help people. Yeah, so that's what we're trying to do. And in terms of ourselves, it's okay. It's fine. We're not like a super duper worldwide brand, but I'm fortunate in terms of what I have made up until now. So yeah, I just think it's important to give back, really. So, and some of these people really have nothing, you know.
Yeah, that's very true.
I made the brand at a point where I was mentally like, you know, a lot of things are happening.
Yeah.
And I was just like, okay, so what am I like really good at? Like, honestly, what am I honestly good at? Because, you know, I think it's very easy to distract yourself.
Sure.
And fill your life up with, and fill up time with other things. So, yeah, I was able to ask myself that question. I was like, okay, so I like clothing and I like business. Let's do something around that, like a clothing business. And yeah, RMD came about, and the name initially realized my dreams. I was like, okay, I need to think of a name, like a really like catchy kind of name. So then I was like, okay, you know, when you hear those things like speak it into existence and you know, like say it before it happens and that kind of thing. So I was like, you know, realized my dreams RMD, and I thought it went so well, and I searched online like the domain to see if it's free, that anybody has it, and then it was free, like nobody else had taken it. I was like so happy with it. So in terms of some people, like they don't know what they want to do, but it's okay not knowing what to do. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not a big, like, I think society makes it feel as though, oh, you should know what you want to do before, you know, when you leave, you know, college, you should know exactly what you want to do so that you can go and, but people are 18 years old, they don't, like, how is an 18-year-old supposed to do what they want to do, know what they want to do with the rest of their life?
Yeah, exactly, you know? Like people decide, like when they're, like some people would decide when they're 50 years old, like, they want to do something completely different. Like
my friend told me, he's not here, I wanted him to be here today, but he's in London, Rikesh Panchamatia, he helps me with some stuff as well, same way Rikesh, Tank does. He said to me, apparently Morgan Freeman was only like 35 or something when he actually started becoming an actor.
Oh really?
So like, you think about it, he's 35 years old, so before he was like working in a postal service. It's okay to not know, you know, or not be sure of what you want to do yet. I think that's, you know, really vital.
It's a lot that goes in. More so than anything, it's what's your mind?
That's a new that's a new van. That's the one that's going to be converted into a shop, so that we can take it out to people schools directly. And people directly. Take it out to people that maybe ones that are referred from schools and various things like that. You know, that's what we'll be using for that.
You can just a little bit.
This guy does excellent work.
Yeah, just tell me from front guy. It's right there he was.
You know him?
Yes, yeah, he's been in this morning for food. He's one of our guests. I've been doing the food hampers for about 9 years, and about 5 years ago, coming up Christmas, we were doing about 15 to 18 hampers a week. At Christmas, the leader of the Open Hands came to me. At that time, the church gave in about £250 a week into making up the hampers and such like. She came to me and said that she had news from the office that unfortunately the finances had to be cut down a bit, and this £250 had been reduced to £100 a week for buying food. As a new Christian, I asked how was I supposed to make up food hampers with that a week, and I was told I had to fill them in faith. Not being aware of faith, not knowing really what that all meant, I was thinking of going to somebody with a brown paper bag and saying, here, that's your food hamper, you know, open it up and have faith that there'll be something in it, you know. But I went and I talked to two people in the church that had been living in London for about 15 years on £150 a month, and in that time they'd even managed to buy a house. God had been so faithful to them. So I talked to the lady and she talked me through it all, and then last thing that she said to me was, Rob, while you've got, you'll see nothing. It's only when you've got nothing that you see the miracles. So about 2.5 months later, I'd made up the hampers for the week, and there was absolutely nothing left in the store at all. So I didn't know what I was going to do the following week to make up any hampers, and I knew that £100 would do nothing. So I prayed about it, and that was on the Tuesday, and on the Friday I got a phone call to go up to the office. When I went up to the office, the floor in the office was absolutely covered in bags of donated food. Nobody would ever tell me where this came from, but that was my miracle. And since then, the stocks have just grown and grown and grown. And a similar thing happened about 18 months, 2 years ago with the toiletries side of the Compassion Centre. And the same things happened. We prayed about it and the stocks have just gone mad. It's wonderful. God has been so good to us.
I think it was good. It was, like I said, it's just something to help others. You know, it's vital to help others. And even though, you know, RMD is not like a crazy big brand, but you know, it's important to help the other people who have nothing, like you said. So like yesterday, there were some people that came to here. We wanted to actually film yesterday. I remember I told you.
Yeah.
So then, but then, you know, there were some people that, you know, wouldn't want to be on camera, and some of the situations that they're going through, that if you started talking about it, you know, it'll start making you feel very uncomfortable. So I feel as though it's, you know, it's something that needs to be done. And you know, if you're watching this, for instance, you're probably watching on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, something like that. So essentially, you probably have an iPhone, or you probably have a Samsung or something like that. So I'm assuming you probably have clothes lying around in your house. So essentially my point is, you can give back to someone, some people that don't have anything, you know, because if they have nothing, you may as well just give it to them. You know, if it's of no value to you, give it to them. It's called Open Hands Leicester, and I'm sure there are loads of, like, if you're watching this as well and you're in, like, I don't know, Gloucester or something, I'm sure you can find a charity. Gloucester's a really random place. I don't know why I thought of that, but yeah.
Yeah, it was a really great journey.
Yeah.
What would you, where can people find you?
Facebook at Realising My Dreams, Instagram at Realising My Dreams, and Twitter at RM Dreams. Trying to get the at Realising My Dreams on Twitter as well, but yeah, just that's a process too. So yeah, they're the three ones, and www.realisingmydreams.com on just like a regular site. So yeah.